Tonight, the Denver Nuggets took down the hottest team in the NBA, beating the Houston Rockets, who are going for their 10th straight win, and ultimately went on a 39-22 run in the third quarter to win this game, essentially, right? They were able to close it out at the end because they went on this run, and I'm going to break down exactly how they were able to win without the MVP of the NBA, in Nikola Jokic. Now, I mean, look at this first play. Jamal Murray went off today. He had a great night, and we're going to start it off by running this high pick and roll. DeAndre Jordan was asked to do a ton versus Steven Adams and Alpi, and he did a great job. So off this high pick and roll, all we want to do as Jamal Murray is apply a lot of pressure onto Alpi, right? If he picks up, we're going to hit this rolling DeAndre Jordan because we know Dylan Brooks, Men Thompson, Jalen Green, these guys aren't really going to stop DeAndre Jordan on a lob play. So as we attack, reach that point of attack, they try to send that weak side rotation from Jalen Green. It's just not good enough, and a great pass here by Jamal Murray off that high pick and roll. Once you get Fred VanVleet stuck in jail, essentially in NBA terms, right, not able to get back in front, you basically won this play, and that's what they did right there. So let's break down some film. Let me show you this 39-22 run that ultimately secured this win on the road, beating the best team in basketball right now without Nikola Jokic. Now, speaking of DeAndre Jordan, man, again, big time game today. What do you have? He had 11 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists. Just played very, very well. So right here, you're going to see Aaron Gordon take this baseline. Look at the rotation here by Alpi. He kind of overcommits to guarding that inside shoulder of Dylan Brooks because we know Aaron Gordon likes to spin off these posts, right? He likes to spin to the inside, getting all that weight onto that back left foot of Dylan Brooks, and then garnering that leverage to get inside, right? So Alpi kind of overcommits to helping out. Once DeAndre Jordan recognizes, okay, he's not paying any attention to me, that's when I'm going to get this slot cut right to the basket. And look at this play here. Aaron Gordon reads it perfectly. Quick bounce pass. You're not stopping this man as he's rim running off or not even off anything, just straight to the basket. Great job here by DeAndre Jordan. Had to give him a big shout because I don't think he played over the last couple of weeks and steps in and is a big time contributor in this win. And now, one of the biggest reasons I love this win is because, listen, there might be a game in the NBA playoffs where Nikola Jokic fouls out and you got to win the game without him in the fourth quarter. So these minutes, these games are crucial, are very, very important to the success of the role players and maybe the guys who aren't going to play as much. These are valuable, especially for a guy like DeAndre Jordan. So look at this play. Very similar. We get DeAndre Jordan Aaron Gordon in the post here. Now, instead of doing the same thing, they're kind of recognize it. Look at, he's not just focusing on Aaron Gordon anymore. He's looking at the play. Now, we're going to get a off-ball flare screen. Basically, what a flare screen is when you get a screen for somebody coming away from the basket. So they get a flare screen for Jamal Murray right here. Look at this. We're going to act. He's already kind of face guarding Jamal. So instead of boom, cutting to the basket, we're going to come off this screen, get to that three-point line. DeAndre Jordan is still a very good screen setter. I mean, holds him up for a while there. Wide open three. Beautiful, right? If you're going to face guard, if you're going to top lock, deny the ball of Jamal Murray, and they're going to figure out a way, whether it's a cut to the basket or get a screen, they're going to find a way. And Jamal Murray had a great night, almost 40 points. Let's go. All right, once again, another flare screen. Remember, what is that? Setting a screen for someone coming away from the basket, going to the other side of the basket. And again, it's going to work perfectly. We get it over to DeAndre Jordan, who's going to execute a little DHO. Now, when we hand this ball off, all we're doing is reading this defender. Are you going to go under the screen? And if you do, we're just going to shoot this thing. If you go over the screen, we're going to fight off and then start the pick and roll kind of action, right? So as we read Tari Eason, DeAndre Jordan just does a really good job. You see Tari Eason very non-committed to fighting over the screen, kind of just gets stagnant here. Watch this, right? You see how he gets stagnant, doesn't take a good approach to this? So Jamal Murray says, okay, I'm going to shoot. Late contest, easy three ball, and ultimately, there was only 2 seconds. There was nothing else they were going to do. This is a great shot by Jamal Murray. As he's going up, right now, there's 0.5 seconds on the shot clock. I mean, he gets that off with 0.1 absolutely amazing. Come on now, Jamal Murray. Let's go. All right, real quickly, before we deep dive any further into this film, do me a big time favor, guys. Hit the like button, and also, more importantly, comment down below P2 if you guys want a part 2 to this video, right? We're going to be posting a bunch of Nuggets videos all year long. Looks like Jokic should be back for tomorrow's game, so we'll be posting a video on that if they do win or if something happens. We got you guys covered, but more importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and we, like I said, Nuggets videos all year, playoffs, regular season, off season, whatever it may be, we got you guys covered. So, another opportunity here. So, you're going to see Jamal Murray getting full court pressed here, basically, essentially, right, all the way up to that logo. Now, we know Jamal Murray's got that acceleration, right? He's got that strength to bend around this corner, create a little bit of leverage to the basket, and whenever you can create leverage just like this, right here, now that the defender is hip to hip, now that tells this defense, all right, we need to stagger over. We're going to have to send guys to Jamal Murray because he's going to get a wide open floater, and that's something he's really good at. So once you see this big man Alpi start to rotate over to Jamal Murray, it now has to force this guy, I believe Tari Eason, to get in front of DeAndre Jordan. And if he doesn't, it's going to be, all hell is going to break loose here. So, right, Jamal drives in, Alpi fully commits, Tari Eason fails to get in front of DeAndre Jordan, and look at this lob, wide open, throws it down. Great job, and one for DeAndre Jordan. This is how you do it. This is how your offense is supposed to be run. And Jamal Murray does a great job reading this defender, right? Once he bites up, this is the only guy we're looking at. If you get in front of DeAndre Jordan, okay, we kick over to the corner and find Russell Westbrook. And, you know, maybe it's it, maybe he doesn't. But essentially, he doesn't get in front of DeAndre, and we get an easy and one opportunity. Now, ultimately, the Rockets came back, man. They went on a 32-20 run in the fourth quarter, but since the Nuggets went on a 39-22 run in the third quarter, it was just a little bit too much to come back from, and then a big-time shot here, only a 7-point game. Aaron Gordon gets an isolation versus Amen Thompson, a very athletic defending wing player. Very dynamic. I love Amen Thompson. But look at Aaron Gordon, fadeaway mid-range, basically putting the nail in the coffin of this game, and Denver wins. And now again, I think this is super important because you need to learn how to win games without Nikola Jokic. Yes, there's not going to be a lot of games where you're not going to have Nikola Jokic unless, you know, something really, really bad happens, right? And we're not even going to speak that into existence, but you need to understand if he gets fouled out, if he, you know, sprains a toe or something, right, has to miss the fourth quarter, how? Do we need to know how to win without him? And I feel like this time that they're getting right now, very crucial, very important to what may happen in the playoffs. So, I like it. This is how they were able to defeat one of the hottest NBA teams in the league right now. Again, they were trying to go for their 10th 10-game winning streak. And the Nuggets without Nikola Jokic say, not today, man, not today. So, guys, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications, comment down below part 2 if you want another one of these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.